Well, I've been looking for a place to do sort of an indie theater for about 8 or 9 years. I had several business plans where I was going to try to find an old theater and sort of revitalize it and do indie movies and film festival films and whatnot. And looking all over Dallas and Denton, all over part of the Metroplex. I even looked at this place a few years ago when other things were happening here. But when I came back and I saw that Jason was starting to book some films late in the spring, is when I got wind of some things that were happening here. And then we did a screening of one of my movies here in June, and that's when we started talking about, you know, hey, what's really going on here? What can we do to like keep the idea of what you're doing and do it every day, and you know, sort of crank it up a little bit.
I had actually been looking for just a creative space that I had thought about, a place where maybe like an actor's lab or a lab for filmmakers where they could screen their work, where writers could bring in scripts and workshop them with actors, and something like akin to a neighborhood playhouse or the actor studio. And when I saw this space, I saw potential not only for what Barack's plan was in terms of the movie theater and a repertory and independent theater that could be, I think, really successful in Dallas, but also a creative space for filmmakers, for writers, for actors, where there is none really right now in Dallas. And so it was kind of that night that those wheels started turning. And then, you know, as soon as I met Jason, I think there's just a great connection in terms of Jason's vision about the artistic side and creative side, and the kinds of art shows he wanted to have here, and the kinds of curating that he wanted to do with Barack's vision. We all just kind of shared a similar vision.
We didn't change anything in the theater as far as taking anything away. We added things to it. There was never a proper concession stand per se, so we built one, and then we also wanted to have a full service bar, kind of bar lounge area, so we built that as well. And then we changed the screen. We're in the process of changing the projection room upstairs that's, you know, ancient. So we're in a first phase of several phases of kind of putting things in the theater. We're not physically changing the structure other than that.
We also, I think that like one of the great strengths of the space is that it's historic, that it is not a chic, you know, modern space. It's really cool in that it's not that, and we wanted to embrace that. You know, we wanted to maintain that that old school look. I mean, even all the construction and the design that we've done out there, it's all trying to be true to that, you know, older aesthetic or whatever. I mean, that's what we think is cool about it too.
Yeah.